If you are making car payment, then this is the video for you. Guys, in this one, we're going to be taking a closer look at the numbers that will help you to make a decision when purchasing your next car. Also, we're going to be taking a look at someone who decided to ditch their dream car and ditch the car payment world. Listen, myself, I will never make another car payment because I love the freedom of driving a car with no payment. And also, I will be giving you the simple calculation that you could use when purchasing your next car. This will allow you to choose, or this will allow you to understand when you're spending too much on your vehicle or you're spending too much of your earned income or your pay. Listen, guys, this one will definitely help you. So you stick around and I'll see you on the other side. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video, guys. My name is Andre, and as usual, if you're stopping by for the first time, please consider subscribing. And while you're at it, just go ahead and smash that like button. I would really appreciate it. Also, remember to hit that post notification bell so that you would be notified whenever I upload a new video. Well, it is no secret that I've not driven a car with payments for over 8 years. Yes, guys, it's because I understand the difference between an asset and a liability. And right now, a car is just simple a depreciating asset. Yes, it is. But before I get into it, before I dive into it, let's just take a look at this 28-year-old mom that was forced to sell her dream car. This is her dream car, but she was forced to give up her dream car and walk away from the world of car payments. Guys, I know many of you might have seen this video before, so let's take a look at it.
That I bought my Tahoe for a lot of money. And I love this car. There's nothing wrong with it. It's perfect. Everything about it is just, it was my dream car. It is my dream car, and I absolutely love it. But I messed up 3 years ago when I bought it. So I bought my car, and I financed it for $84,000. Which was fine, 3 years ago.
Great. So she bought her dream car, which is a Chevrolet Tahoe, which is a 2021. Let's take a look at what it's worth today. And this is her 2021 Tahoe. And this one got 39,000 miles. And you could finance this for $44,000, guys. $44,000. You could finance this one.
I have been making $1,400 a month payments for the past 3 years. And if you do the math, you will see that $1,400 a month payments in 3 years should be around $50,000 worth of payments. Yeah, well, I've only paid off $10,000 of the balance. So my $84,000 car that I bought 3 years ago is now still at a balance of about almost $75,000.
Hold on just a second. Did she just said she bought it for 84,000? Better yet, did she just say she financed it for 84,000? 84,000, guys. With a car payment of what? $1,400 a month? No. And that's why on this channel I always say, guys, you better make smart decisions. So let me say this. If you are driving or you're going to pick up a car for $84,000 and you have no investment, your priorities are wrong. If you are picking up a car for $80,000 with no portfolio, your priorities are wrong. If you are picking up a car for $84,000, guys, and you have no other source of income, your priorities are wrong. If you are making $1,400 payment on a car and you have no investment, your priorities are absolutely wrong. And let me also say this. If you are driving an $84,000 car with just a 9-to-5 job, Your priorities are absolutely wrong. Okay? Let's continue.
And honestly, that blows my mind that I have paid $50,000 into this car and have only paid off $10,000 of the balance. So on Friday, the Tahoe is going to be gone and I'm going to be done with it, and your girl's buying a new car and we're paying cash for it. So I'm going to have 0 car payments. And that makes me so happy because I am so excited for the freedom of no longer having a car payment.
Follow me. Let's do some math. So her car is $84,000. She purchased it for $84,000. Now she's making $1,400 a month car payment. $1,400 a month times 36, because it's 36 months in 3 years. That's a whopping 50,400, guys. 50,400. But hang on to your seat. This is where it gets interesting. So you're telling me that after 3 years, you still owe over $70,000 on your car? How? But you just put $50,000 and you're still owing $70,000 on that car. So that's basically, you're telling me that over 3 years, the only thing that went to the principal is $10,000 and $40,000 went to, or 40,400 went to interest? Nah. Nope. No. Let's pull it back for a second. Let's talk for a second. Because when I first came to this country, no one told me about this. No one told me about the stuff that I've been talking about on this channel. No one broke it down for me. And just like I'm going to break it down for you now, I had wished back then I would have known this, because I wouldn't have made the same mistake that she made. And listen to me. She's underwater on her loan. And when I say underwater, that means that she's paying the bank for something that doesn't even value what she's paying for. Guys, she still owes $70,000 on that car. But we just took a look at it and see that she could get it for $44,000 today. We did. So you're paying the bank $70,000 on a car that's not even worth $70,000? And to make it worse, over 3 years, you've only paid $10,000 into the loan. Now, I'm not great at math. I'm definitely not great at math. But I know that don't make no sense. So let me ask you, what happened to the $44,000? Where did that go? I tell you where it went. It went to nothing but interest. That's it. That's the interest payment. That's what you're giving the bank for driving your dream car, your dream Tahoe, to keep up with the Jones. And I just said, if you're doing all this with no investment, with no multiple source of income, on a 9 to 5, but let's keep going. Let us keep going. Let's keep going.
The freedom of no longer having a car payment. So the $1,400 that I was spending every month on my car, I can now put to something else. And if I have any advice for anyone that's thinking of buying a car or buying anything, honestly, and that is going to be making payments on it, my advice is not to do what I did, because it is not worth it. Do not pay so much for something that is so irrelevant.
Now she's starting to make sense. Now that makes sense. You know what? I just remembered saying that she's great at math, but terrible at making decisions. She's great at recovering. She's great at bouncing back. She could make a decision on, hey, that's not making sense. Get rid of it. She also said freedom. Listen, let me tell you, nothing beats not having a car payment. I've not had a car payment in over 7 years. And I love the freedom. I love the fact that I'm not giving away my earned income. I love the fact that I could use this money that I would give to the bank or give away to the bank, and I'll invest it. Invest it. As a matter of fact, every time my friends or family make car payment, I buy the S&P 500, I buy the VOO, or I buy the Vanguard Information Technology. These are two ETFs. It makes sense to me, guys, because when you're giving, all right, she gave away $40,000 or $44,000. If I put that same $44,000 into my S&P 500, it won't disappear. Guarantee it won't disappear. I would have still had that today and more. But guess what she have? That $40,000 disappeared, and she's holding on to a car that's not even value $70,000. And there it is, guys. She said it. She was just trying to keep up. She just wanted to be seen. She just wanted to be in the it. She just wanted to be in the know. And that's the same thing I went through when I first came to this country. It's the only thing I knew. But again, on this channel, I'm going to keep driving at it. I'm going to keep driving at it so we could understand, so we could get it straight, so we could get it together, so we could do this journey together. For those of you who want financial freedom, that is, you have to start investing. You have to start looking at ways and means of investing. No matter how small, invest it. No matter how small it is, guys, you got to start investing. You got to start looking around you to see what it is that you could do or can do that will help you. You got to start looking at multiple streams of income that will also help you. You can't just sit back and take the punches. All right, so now that we've made it to the end of the video, I'm going to show you simple calculation that you could use to calculate if you're overspending or if you're giving away too much of your income or if you're right on the spot or right on the ball. So let's take a look. Okay, guys, so we're going to take a look at her, and she was doing $1,400 a month. Multiply that by 12. That's what she's doing per year. She's doing $16,800 per year. Now we're going to try to figure out how much she needs to make a year in order to keep this payment. And that's easy. We simply divide by 0.10, because remember, it's 10%. We don't go above 10%. 10% is a rule. And that's a whopping $168,000. So she should be netting $168,000 in order to keep this car. And remember, your net income is what you take home after tax. Gross income is what you get before tax. All right, guys, let us take a look at one more. And let's say your car payment was $600 per month. We're going to go ahead and add insurance to that, which is, let's say, about $300. We're going to definitely go ahead and add fuel for the month. Let's say that's $100. All right, guys, so we end up with $1,000. Definitely, we're going to multiply that by 12 months, because since there's 12 months in the year, we end up with $12,000 for the year you're spending on motor vehicle. Now, as usual, we're aiming for that 10%. So remember, divide, then 0.10. That's 10%. You should be taking home $120,000 to make a $600 car payment with insurance at $300, guys. $120,000. Now let's break the rule a bit. Let's push it to 15%, which we should never go above 15%, and we should be taking home $80,000 a year. And again, the average American is not making $80,000 a year, and they're definitely not taking home $80,000 a year. So please, guys, be mindful of this one. Please, you could always use this math. It's easy, and you'll make a decision in no time. But remember, guys, always aim for 10%. Now, guys, we have come to the end of another video. And as usual, if you found value in this one, please consider like, share, and subscribe. Or better yet, if you know someone that might find value in this one, please go ahead and share. But again, you won't get all the information from this one video. So please go ahead and click on this one right here. Now you will have access to the financial news, the financial market, making your first investment, and absolutely my journey towards financial freedom. Guys, once again, you be safe, and I'll see you on the next one.